Coming up on Daily Iowan TV, party politics. See which Republican governor stopped by Iowa to support Brandstad's run for re-election. And a former Hawkeye great is back in Iowa City, striving for new business success.
And in sports, Primetime League is back in North Liberty for the playoffs.
Daily Iowan TV starts now. Good evening and thanks for joining us. I'm Stephen Duran. Hawkeye gear is easy to find in Iowa City, but Jordan Mickle found a new store who is approaching college clothing differently.
Friends and family gathered Thursday to support former Iowa football player Nate Kading as he launched his new business, Tailgate Clothing. By teaming up with New York fashion designer and Iowa native Todd Snyder, they were able to create a clothing store that brings Hawkeye gear with a vintage flair to the downtown Iowa City area.
I wanted to have something that really stood out, and I was like working at Ralph Lauren, and I thought, wow, why don't I take my same design philosophy and apply it to college? And nobody was really doing that.
The new store is located right here, just steps away from competing stores, Iowa Book and Supply and the Iowa Hawk Shop. But Snyder said this store will stand out from the rest due to its message.
Tailgate's really about, it's a lifestyle and it's a sense of community. It's like everybody getting together and celebrating the same, hope and desire to win and enjoy a game. I think that's really what it's about, is really kind of enjoying the moment.
And for Kading, attracting college students is crucial to the store's success.
It's beholden upon us to find a creative way to engage them, not necessarily to promote and wave the flag, hey, we're here, but find some way that's engaging and for have them to relate to the brand, because that's what we really want the brand in the end to stand for is a celebration of Iowa's traditions.
Jordan Mickle, Daily Iowan TV.
Thanks, Jordan. And now we're going to toss it over to Jack Rossi with some flood updates and a look at this week's weather. Jack?
Thanks, Stephen. The Iowa River has been steadily going down the last week, and after looking at the next few days, this will continue to be the case. Tomorrow will kick off this week's heat wave with a high of 89 and a low of 71. Then Tuesday will get even more hot and humid with highs in the lower 90s. On Wednesday, the sun will hopefully stay hidden most of the day with partly cloudy skies and cooler temps with highs around 81 and lows in the upper 50s. Well, that's all the weather I have for you today. Back to you, Stephen.
As the November election gets closer, notable Republican politicians are making their way to Iowa. New Jersey Governor Christie made 4 stops in Iowa, including Waukee, Cedar Rapids, Marion, and Davenport. This is all part of Governor Christie's intent to assist Governor Brandstad in his upcoming election. Supporters and media gathered at MJ's restaurant in Marion to meet Governors Brandstad and Christie to hear them speak about their campaigns. Many Republican supporters could see Christie running for president in 2016. However, he has made no formal announcement for running.
In the end, you don't make that decision based on politics or anything else. You got to decide inside whether that's something you and your family really want to do. And, when the time's appropriate, we'll make that decision. But now's not the time to decide.
Christie is expected to visit other states to support other Republican governor hopefuls. And now we're going to toss it over to Dylan Thorsons to get you updated in the world of sports. Dylan?
Thanks, Stephen. We have updates from the Open Championship in England, but first, Primetime League is beginning their playoffs. After a brief stint in Waterloo, Primetime League is back at North Liberty Community Center. Playoffs beginning with 3 games taking place on Thursday. Adam Woodbury's squad facing off against Mike Gassell and Dominique Ull's team. Both teams battling back and forth for most of the game. However, the star in this game was not Hawkeyes. UNI's Matt Bohannon scoring a game-high 28 points as Randy Larson's team moves on to the semifinals against Jared Utoff, who defeated Aaron White and the rest of Ron Nove's squad, with Utoff scoring 27. And lastly, Gabe O'Shaney and Josh Oglesby moved on, pitted against Nove's team next week. Moving on to the Open Championship at the Royal Liverpool, Roy McIlroy taking the major with ease, hitting 17 under and winning by 2 strokes against Sergio Garcia, marking the 3rd leg of a career Grand Slam. Only 2 other golfers have won 3 different majors by 25 years old, Jack Nicklaus and Tiger Woods. That's all we have for you tonight. Check out the Daily Iowan for all your Iowa sports coverage. Back to you.
Thanks, Dylan. And only with Daily Iowan TV can you get a sneak peek into tomorrow's pages of the Daily Iowan. We'll take a look at a new university program who helps Iowans take their first steps towards starting a new business, as well as a recap of all the political figures who made a stop here in Iowa over the weekend. Well, that's your most current edition of Daily Iowan TV. Be sure to check us out tomorrow night at the same time or anytime online at dailyiowan.com. Thanks for watching and have a great night.